Hello everyone, this is Johnny Cage doing a Let's Play of Mega Man 2 for the NES. In this version I am going to be using the NES controller, no emulators, no save states. What I hope to accomplish in this review is not necessarily a speed run of it, but to show you what I think is the best way of fighting all the enemies, the quickest, most efficient way, while getting all of the 1-ups and E-capsules along the way. You also might notice that I'm doing this the most getaway possible, without a DVD recorder, literally just having the camera pointed at the screen, so if you do notice a black line scrolling down it at times, just try to bear with me. So as I said, we're gonna do this on normal because there's not a big difference between normal and difficult, other than the enemies take more damage. And in thinking about how I wanted to do this, I decided that Airman is probably the best way to go to start things out. So we click go to Airman. And then we run through a stage. The biggest problem that you're probably going to experience in Mega Man is the platforming of the jumping, which is why this level is kind of hard to choose from the get-go. I had a lot of people that weren't very experienced with Mega Man try playing this beforehand, and just you gotta get used to his jumping mechanic. He can be hanging pretty much halfway off of a ledge and still be able to make a jump and still stand where he is. So you've got to keep that in mind when you're definitely jumping. Making our way through here. Couple shots will take out most of these guys pretty easily. Another thing to note is that you can have 3 shots on the screen at once at any given time. Again, this stage could not be more simple, which is why I chose it as the first stage. Really just basic platform. When you come to these birds that drop eggs, if you fire a shot at the height of your jump, you will be able to destroy the egg without it crashing. And if it's the ground, a lot of little birds come out and it can be really bad. Get through those little putty things. Don't try to kill them. It's not worth your time. It's a real pain in the ass. And then wait for these drill bits to come up on these guys while taking out these little guys that come out their ears. Just jumping, doing the little jump. Pretty much you can just do a big jump and a little jump with Mega Man, and getting the jumping mechanic down is really important. And you get these guys that try to blow you off the screen, and these little birds, their eggs will return. Giant health regen. Sometimes you can glitch enemies off the screen like you just saw there, and there. The wind guys, they glitch easily. And after some basic platform jumping, you're up to Airman already. Now for this, I recommend just being regular Mega Man, which you don't have any powers probably at this point anyways. So go in there, and he's going to fire out a bunch of tornadoes. The idea is that you're probably going to get hit here a bit, but just try to get as close to the front as you can. Jumping over tornadoes, firing a few shots. If you get hit, you get hit. It's probably not going to be enough to kill you, and just keep on doing that. He will occasionally try to jump to the other side of the screen. If he does that, just, reverse what you're doing. It's really not that hard of a boss. I've known people that have just picked up and played this game first time, been able to defeat him really easily. And in return, you will get Airman's power, which shoots 3 tiny tornadoes, like he shot, up at a 45-degree angle. And you also get Item 2, which is pretty much a rocket board that allows you to get across gaps that you otherwise would not be able to get across. Get your weapons ready. Item 2. Okay, now that Airman's been defeated and the big black line of doom that I despise so much is returned, I recommend next going after Metal Man, because everyone likes fighting Metal Man. He just looks cool, and he's loads of fun once you get his power. Him himself, pretty hard as a boss. His level's not all that easy either, but if you can make it through him, I know that if you've never played this game before, it might be really tough. If you can make it through him, it's worth it. Well, first we go across there, grab our first E-capsule. If you don't know about E-capsules, if you're ever in danger of no health left fighting a boss, E-capsule will fill your health up right away. You can only have 4 of them in your inventory, but believe me, they are what will decide whether you beat this game or not. So only use them in the utmost emergencies. Then we come to these drills, which come out of the ground. This part can be tough to get through. Just try to take your time here, unlike me apparently, and try to get as much health as you can. It can be tough to make it through that part with full health. You know, just try to make it through with the least amount of damage as you can. Do little jumps along the way to help you. So then you come to this part. Don't jump right here, not right away. Bring up the menu, go to Power 2, which you got from Airman, put it down, rocket board, up here to this conveyor belt, and grab the extra life. Coming back down, switch back to a regular Mega Man power, which is the P. I guess as long as I keep on moving, the black lines don't appear. That's nice. Oh man, it's boring now. These gear guys, just 2 shots to the gear and one of them will kill them. These column guys, shot to the face, will take them out. That jump right there can be really tough, and then you off with these guys, which move really fast across the ground. If you can make that jump, which you have to jump precisely, it can take you won't necessarily going to get that all the time, especially if you've never played this before. It can be tough. Use your rocket jet to go across there and grab the E-capsule. Try to do some basic jumping over these guys, and now you're going to be up against Metal Man. And despite the fact that you got 2 E-capsules in this level, try not to use them. If you gotta lose a life here, then I would suggest losing a life, but he can be pretty tough. He's gonna throw metal blades at you, and you're on a conveyor belt that's gonna switch from moving left to right. If you've never fought him before, my best advice here is to try to just watch the blades, and just keep on randomly firing while jumping. You know, keep that up, and you'll eventually beat him. If you go too close to him, he'll jump to the other side of the screen and continually throwing blades at you. It's not worth your effort. Just try to stay to one side and just dodge the blades as best you can. He can be tough, but if you beat him, it's well worth it, because his power is the most useful of the Robot Master's powers in this game overall. So that's the end of the first part. When we come back, we are going to try to get through a few more stages, ever so closely getting to the end of the game. We'll see you next time.